Hi, this is Preeti Susarla. Let's go with a topic subject division. We all know that we have 6 subjects in proper, 3 languages and 3 group subjects. Let me give you the methodological implementation of the subject and how they are divided. So subjects are divided into 2 categories particularly. They are the first category, we call it as script or skill or creative subjects. Coming to the second category, we call it as knowledge subjects. So what are these subjects and how we have to make it done? Coming to the first one, we call it as skill, script or creative, and under this category all the 3 languages will come. Regional language, national language, international language. So languages are the things where we have to know everything by script. That's the reason we call it them as script subjects. Even if we want to read groups, there should be some script either in regional, national and international languages. Right? For that we call it as script. And next, how to frame sentences, how to talk, how to act, how to listen, how to read. All these are creative techniques which we can learn only through creative subjects, in the sense languages. So now let us come to the point how to teach these languages. Language teaching is an art. The reason for this is, first most important point is, I have seen many things that closing the textbook, just exposing out the topic of the lesson is not the criterial thing. Here, every line of the language will exhibit some or the other expression of the lesson. So, how we have to teach? First, open the textbook while teaching a language. Closing textbook is a big crime. So, open the textbook of any language and teach the subject. Second rule, here it is most important, open your vocal cords to teach languages. If you just close your vocal cords, it is not proper. Thing is, if you open your vocal cords, expressions will be there on the face. For this, I will give you an example. All language teachers are known as, we can tell them as the theater artists, because these teachers can play role plays, they can narrate things, they can act like one act plays or anything. Means they can act the shows of the languages and they can present to the kids. So please open your vocal cords to express your facial expressions. Number 3, most important point, never explain or never give vague information about the lesson. Means reading a passage and giving meaning for that the passage is not correct. There is a word for language. Please read in between the lines. In the sense, first line of the passage, if you read, it gives you some sense. When you go to the second line, the meaning will be changed. Third line, meaning will be changed. So, paragraph, coming to the second paragraph, the meaning will be changed. Thing is that centralized meaning of the lesson will be there somewhere in the middle of the line or somewhere at the end of the lesson. So, never give the meaning of passage, total passage at one time. You have to give line-wise meaning to the kids. See, this is rule number 3. Rule number 4, most important point. Generally, we teach grammar separate and subject separate, but it is not the point to be done. Every time when you teach, right from 3rd class, teach grammar and the lesson simultaneously. Then only student can understand grammar and lesson very easily. Otherwise, if you teach grammar separately, children will feel it as a burden. They cannot learn grammar very particularly. This is rule number 4. Rule number 5. Here, giving homework is an art for languages. Instead of vaguely giving, just read and write, or just read and come. Give some innovative ideas, like first, if at all you have taken the lesson, first page completely. Give such type of homework. Please take out all 2-letter, 3-letter, 4-letter words from the from this page. This is the one you can give, or just ask them to search, or A letters from this, A words from this page, or C words from this page, or one more thing also you can give. Just take out all the words which are equal words, means repeated words, same word how many times it is repeated in the same way, in the same page. So certain type of homeworks make a child to go through the lesson, to read the lesson, and to give up the lesson in a very particular manner. You can practice such type of homeworks and you can give to the children. Finally, this is the one what you have to do. Right from 3rd class, only one lesson should be taught by the teachers. Rest of the lessons, or 1 or 2 lessons, basically it's up to the point you can make it. But after 2 lessons, teacher should never read the lesson. You have to make child to read the lesson. So of course you feel that all children will not come out, but point here is, if you start doing this, at the end of the year, 3 to 4 members, leaving 3 to 4 members, all children will come out to read at one day or the other day. I can surely tell about this. So this is how we have to teach languages. Once if language is correct, they can do anything very easily. And most important point here, please do underline this point. Regional, national, international languages here. Without regional, national languages, international language is not there. So to get English teachers should take the help of regional and national language teachers, because only these two make the perfect pronunciation of English, so that a teacher can give the pronunciation skills very properly. This is about English. This is about languages, which we call them as creative, skill, or script subjects. Let us go to the second part of this one. We call it as knowledge subjects, or we can even tell these subjects as reference subjects. This goes with all the 3 group subjects. What are these 3 group subjects? Math, social sciences, and science, general science. In this general science, again you will get the criteria of physics, chemistry, and biology, of course. So how to teach them? Here rule number 1, completely the other side of the coin, means never open the textbook to teach groups. These days teachers are opening the textbooks to teach groups, but it is not correct to open the textbooks while teaching the group, because textbook is just, as I said, it is a reference material. Use that as a reference material and teach the students with a very proper knowledge of the subject, so that they can use the subject in their further classes. Next important point about homework giving. Give homeworks in, again, these also in innovative manner, where instead of vaguely reading the questions and answers, they have to apply that and they have to come back to you. Means tomorrow if you are going to teach some lesson called as, I don't want to reveal the lesson name out, later we can tell it about. So tomorrow you are going, of course you are planning to tell some lesson. So today you divide your class into 3 parts. So for the first part, ask them to see all moving objects in their house. For the second one, ask them to observe all the objects which are not in moving condition. Next one, third one, ask them to just find the differences and come for the third group. After completion, when they come tomorrow, you please be seated at one place, ask each group to come out and tell. Here, what the lesson you are going to teach the other day is living and non-living things. Obviously, children will teach 100% better than us. And the only point is, what they won't give you is, they cannot understand about plants. Because though they come under living things, these will not move. Children may feel that they are non-living things. This part you have to explain. If we teach subjects in this pattern, it becomes very easy for them to understand. Next, coming final topic about math. Teach maths in such a way that they have to apply that in their livelihood. How you can teach? Go with Bal Melas. What are these Bal Melas? Bal Melas are nothing but in our hometown, near our hometown or villages, we go with supermarkets, all these things, right? D-marts and all. It's a type of like that. So if arrange Bal Melas, so few students will be with buyers and few students will stay like sellers. So, and ask 3 or 4 children to sit separately by going like a cash keeper or electronic balance and common balance you can give them, and they can sit. So what all aspects of maths they'll learn here? See, addition they'll learn, subtraction they'll learn, multiplication, division. Along with these 4 basic factors, they'll even learn about things. How? See, they learn cost price, selling price, profit loss, and they even learn about cases and grams. They will even learn about liters and milliliters. Everything it will be done. So it's an implementational methodology where children will apply that and they'll learn. So please do follow these things to give their subjects properly. Thank you.